Hello everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I'm a random Darklink, and in the last video we just did another monastery phase video, and did something with that. Nothing really major changed, so we're still going through this game and hopefully trying to get to the different parts that, make up, that sort of differentiate Edelgard's story with the rest. And so that is taking a while to get to. And yeah, I ended up getting a B support with Dorothea. Ah, dear. That's unfortunate. I kind of wanted to, talk to Bernadetta more, but I get Bernadetta or Linhardt. Better yet, even Petra. I don't really care which. I'm really not the biggest Dorothea fan, unfortunately. But, that doesn't mean I hate her as a character. She's not as hateable as Leone. In fact, I don't hate her at all, really. What's wrong?
Professor, Oh, don't worry. It's nothing.
Hey, I mean, okay.
Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private?
I hope this isn't anything too bad.
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around. I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me.
Oh?
But the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, don't apologize. I know you don't mean anything bad by it, and I'm just self-conscious, I guess.
Oh.
The thing is, I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill.
Okay, maybe I take that back about Dorothea. Jeez.
My popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me.
Oh.
Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you. Hey, this
Staring
might be
right through you.
But maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
Oh? Excuse me?
You know my biggest fear. If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less, I don't know, vulnerable.
Oh. Well, if it would really help.
Excellent. Well then, don't mind me.
Of course.
You know, Professor, I never hear any gossip about you. Of a romantic nature, I mean.
Okay, never mind.
Would I be right in assuming you're not very experienced with romance? Maybe we should find out somehow.
Oh my god.
Professor? What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing? Oh, come on. Is your heart even beating? You're making me lose my confidence.
Well, about that, actually, my heart isn't beating.
Don't be so silly. Huh? It really isn't beating?
Unfortunately.
Is what I'd say if I were more gullible.
I'm not fooling around here. My heart literally doesn't beat.
I'm not sure how you did it, but that was a good one.
I'm alive, but my heart is just... It doesn't beat. I'm sorry. Oh, Linhardt, who do you have to support with? Nope. And there were just two Ash of Wolves support conversations, nothing too crazy. Well, anyways, to the mission at hand, which is Assault at the Rite of Rebirth. Some of us are level 14, some of us are level... Two of us are level 15, so, let's hope I don't glitch out on this chapter again, because this was where, things got a little bit weird for me when, filming, so... I hope this doesn't happen again.
The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin.
Ah?
Are we going to move forward with our plan?
I believe so.
Uh-huh.
How confident are you in our theory, Professor?
We're not wrong.
No one's intuition is perfect. It's ridiculous not to have doubts.
All that matters is how our enemy makes their move, not how our teacher feels about the plan.
Good
You seem
point.
a mite too relaxed for my liking. The goddess's rite of rebirth is about to begin. While we are in the goddess tower, we are relying on you to secure the locations that
Of
are
course, the
lacking
same thing
defense.
as always. And then Flame's gonna reveal some sensitive information.
My brother can be a bit callous. He told me that he was concerned about you and hinted that perhaps you would be better off patrolling
Patrolling a coffin.
That was said in jest, Flame, and in confidence.
Oh dear.
Please just remain by my side and do not cause any more trouble.
Yikes.
As a professor, you would do well
I
to
love
remember
Flame.
that it is your duty to guide
As
your
a
students
like,
down
you know,
the
just
path
a
of
really
righteousness.
just, you know,
Please excuse us,
Just
everyone. We shall see you again
odd
after the
duck
ceremony has
among,
concluded.
you know, characters in the game. Like, she
A coffin.
definitely stands out to me.
How fascinating.
Hurry, Professor. We must find a place to
Oh,
hide
God,
and
Hubert.
guard the stairs to the Holy
Jeez.
Mausoleum.
Of course you'd
The
find that
enemy moves
amusing.
as predicted, we should be able to cut off their escape
I'm
path
glad
and
you're not
capture every last
completely,
one of
you know,
them.
cold-hearted, but you found something humorous on that. That, or you just really, you still really don't like me. So, let's just, do this. Here. Anyways, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, here we go. And we don't really need to change the party, just, you know, whose adjutant is, who's being adjutants with who, so... Oh, whoops. That's what I wanted. And then... Happy is going there. Perfect. Hello, Death Knights. This is gonna be a weird, thing here. Mostly because, well, you are, let's see. Our best gambit wielders are me, Edelgard, and Ferdinand at the moment. So, yeah, that'll work. Let's see. You're still just D at the moment, but I can change you to the Saros Armored Company. How much authority do you have now? You have C+ in authority. Oh, you're gonna actually get a very powerful battalion if you wanted to. I might as well do that because, you know, it's gonna be a while until, not the Supreme, no, those are like the broken ones. The Vestra, he is, you know, he is Marquis, I mean, he is part of the Vestra line, so, like, it makes sense for him to have that on him. Linhardt's should probably get, like, a... I think I'm going to put the Stride one on him. At the very least... darn it. Yeah, I'm going to assign the Merchant Military to you. Alright, perfect. That's cool. That's a lot. 3 poison tactics. That's a... That sounds like something that, you know, Edelgard would be on board with. You know, just having... just poisoning your enemies slowly and then just finishing them off. Like... with a cold demeanor. Okay, welcome. And... Battalion Guild. I'm going to replenish everyone's battalions. There we go. Come back soon. I get it. I get it. Okay, let's hope nothing goes super crazy here. And the game doesn't slow down again because it's at the CPU level where it could actually do that again.
We were right. unwanted guests have come to visit.
Huh?
Those Central Church dastards have spotted us. Buy me some time while I open the seal on the casket.
I'm on it.
Ah, yikes.
Our enemy appears to be after the tomb of Saint Saros in the back. Are they attempting to steal her bones? It would be best to defeat them before they achieve their aim.
Good idea.
Look closely. There are contraptions of some sort on the floor.
I see that.
We must pay it.
Anyways, where's the lowest class mastery out of all of us? Seems to be Caspar at the moment. I'm going by class mastery just to determine who fights, because I think it's just you know, a good idea to do that if I really want to make sure like characters can get into their tier 2 classes by level 20. I mean, as best as they can. Ah, darn it. And I'm healing that. Thankfully, Linhardt has... Thankfully, he has physic. There we go.
As you wish.
And unfortunately, because I don't have anyone with steel at the moment, I could just spend renown to give Petra that, because I mean she has that. She was originally my thief in my first run of the Black Eagle's house, so that's easily.
That's my cue.
That never gets old.
Oh no.
I mean, it gets old to a point until you finally, like, you know, get...
Knight, prove your strength and scatter these fools.
Oh, dear.
I don't take commands or waste my time on weaklings.
That knight is a powerful enemy. Let's do all we can to avoid him.
Okay, so this is a pretty decent difference I can, well,
What a jump.
talk about in this, chapter when we get to it. Edelgard has a unique quote with the Death Knight that I'm going to try and get to once we have, like, our strong battalion wielders. Because that's just, yeah, it will just work out. And reason why she has that unique battle quote, it's like, once again, if you've watched the Blue Lines playthrough, you will know why. And I'm going to make a few spoilers because, like, I'm expecting, like, some people had watched my previous playthrough before, you know, watching this one. So, I apologize to anyone who may be, tad bit offended with that. The Gambit here, that's 6. Gambit, 6. Gambit, 8. Okay. Speaking of which, do you have a Night Kneeler? Yes, you do. So, if I were to attack with a Night Kneeler, Steel Lance, it's a 61% chance. So I need you to get you down to at least 27 HP before trying to attempt that. So that will be a little difficult. Ah, darn it. Just a tad bit difficult. But of course, I'm going to try and deal with some of the surrounding enemies before trying to take on the Death Knight. That is that. I love just the whole weird idea of a Pegasus Knight wielding a bow. Oh, and brought the minor crest of Indek. So she could have attacked 3 times if, you know, she wanted to. There we go, Petra. Thank you. And I got the chest key. Cool. And the gist here is the Death Knight only has 17 speed, and if you have someone fast enough like I do, you could actually just steal the Dark Seal off of him, and then just use positioning skill to like get out of his range, and you're good to go, honestly.
You could have at least tried.
There we go. Of course, you're gonna go after Linhardt, even though he has res to, like, you know, block your attacks. Like, that's not a very...
Can't get ahead of myself.
Yeah, you probably don't want to do that.
Flame spirit protects me.
Something about Fighter Petra just, you know, helps me here. And of course, if I wanted to do the combat arts, smash with the steel axe, it's a 12% chance of, yeah. I don't know if I don't want to do that, actually. I really don't. So we are just going to, yeah, start our battalion push here. So let's go, Edelgard.
There's no way around it. I accept your challenge.
This will be fun.
Gee, I wonder why it's fun for you. I told you, don't you, that if you fled, I would not chase you.
But it seems you wish to die.
Okay, well, no way around this now. Gambit time. And Gambit boost.
Got to try.
Okay, at least down to 27.
I'll help as well.
Marvel at our strategy.
Okay, Ferdinand, you're at full HP. You have an extra hit and a void added to your personal skill. And so I really need you to do proc a Night Kneeler. That's a 76% chance, man. You got this. Thank you.
Didn't expect to encounter someone like you. How fortunate.
And level 15.
This can't be right.
I mean, as long as you have strength, I really don't care what you grow, because that's honestly one of your worst stats in my experience playing this. So, yeah, so we have a Dark Seal now that I'm going to be giving to Hubert for when he goes into his Dark Mage and he's gotten Fiendish Blow. Once again, nothing like a nice morning cup of hot decaf coffee. Nothing added. I am super weird like that. I really cannot tell you why I enjoy that taste so. It's definitely a something odd with me. Okay.
I've been practicing that one.
Need to go into quite a few battle interactions to master everything. Okay, I know Petra has...
What? I did?
Yes, you did. Yeah, so... Yeah, Petra has the, yeah. She has the key from that side. I'm assuming you have the second... Yeah, okay, you have the other chest key. In that case, I'll probably just send Edelgard that way.
If they approach from behind, we can...
I don't know if your plan's going to work out 100% in your favor. Darn it, you are on an avoid floor.
My heart is full of victory. I am closing in on expertise.
They really should have made a female war master. That was a missed opportunity. In fact, gender locking specific classes after having a game in which, like, almost all classes were unisex, like Fire Emblem Fates, everyone. Which, unfortunately, that's one of the decent things like that game did right. You know, it's unfortunate. It's rather unfortunate. Now, granted, our first male Pegasus Knight wasn't exactly like the best growing. Like he's still cemented in there as the first male Pegasus Knight in the Fire Emblem series. Mr. Perfection himself, Tsubaki. Eesh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna push her that way. Huh. Oh, almost done here. Wow. Horror fire. Hellfire upon you. I think that's a quote from Arvis in Fire Emblem Heroes.
A grand skirmish.
Anywho. And do that. Here we go.
Well, how was that?
Decent. You have a chest key now, so I'm just gonna send you that way. Cover spot. Great. And of course, we don't have to worry about the battalions. Battalion enemies, like, showing up here. I think I'm gonna fly in with Bernie and just do that. I still can't believe I made her Pegasus Knight. Once again, though, we're gonna have trouble getting her promoted just because of her natural weakness to swords. So, I'm trying to think of how I can best, you know, deal with that. Overall, fortunate circumstance. So. Draw you back there. There we go. And there are the reinforcements. Whoop-de-doo. It's not like I was expecting anything different.
Let's get this over with. Victory.
I'm glad that didn't screw me over. Though I really should have thought more. That was a little dumb of me. Thank you, Dorothea. Okay. Oh, never mind. I can just... Bernie doesn't even have to come over here. I can just, hit you with an axe, and you go down. Bye-bye. And I'm gonna heal you again. So why not? Kind of actually want to gain level just in case, like, I can push my magic up to a point, because I think my strength's good enough that I can recruit Raphael when I'm finally back in the monastery. Which is okay, I guess. I'm just going to move over this way. And of course, oh! You're not going to be targeted by, Okay, this is my chance. That's my chance. Whee! There we go. Spirit dust. Yay. Dear. Yeah, you gain 1 point of HP. So, that's good enough for a level for me. More magic, more dexterity, more charm. Yay. That's good. It's good. A few steps closer to gaining Lysithea for our team. And why not?
You're too late. The seal will be broken any minute now.
Where I can hide.
It's no use. The seal is broken. You can't.
The crit animation of a bow-wielding Pegasus. Yep. And here I go again. Grab the sword of the creator. And take him out again. Yeah, we don't need to see this again. The guy just... We find that we can wield it. The guy gets really scared, gets backed up into a corner, and then we just slash him down by destroying his magical shield. It's really nothing too insane. I suppose I could watch this dumb butt, like, you know... do this again. Just dive on my hand again. And there we go. You know, I always felt like that grip is like really fat for a sword. Like I don't know. Oh, and here comes Catherine.
Is the intruder here? Oh, looks like.
And she just ended up like right behind the reinforcements. Like just about ready to like TKO them. Yikes. And Bernie's the MVP! Yay! I love that. And received the Sword of the Creator. Yeah, I know what that is. Game, you don't need to remind me. Yikes. Excuse me.
As all of you have committed a breach of faith, the Archbishop will now pass judgment.
Inciting a kingdom noble to rebel. Unlawful entry.
Read out the charges once again, Shamir. It's not like I've seen this like
an attack on the holy
many times already.
It is unnecessary to go on, followers of the Western
10th time.
Church.
This is my 10th time
What?
watching this
We
cutscene.
have nothing
To do with the Western Church.
You have already been identified. Please spare us your second-rate theater.
Dishonoring a holy ceremony is worthy of death for a member of the church. You are well past the hope of redemption. If you have
What about
any
a
grace
non-member?
remaining, you will willingly offer your life as atonement for this crime.
No, this isn't what we were told would happen. We've been deceived.
Oh
It's no
boy.
use arguing. Whatever your excuse, the punishment stands.
Yep.
May your souls find peace as they return to the goddess.
Wait, please. The goddess would never forgive you for our execution.
Monster. We know you've already slaughtered many of our fellow brethren like this.
This concludes the investigation. Please remove these poor lost souls from my sight.
And Edelgard is just looking at like, what the heck?
That's that, I suppose.
Uh-huh.
The assassination attempt, the attack on the Holy Mausoleum. It was all the Western Church's doing.
Yep.
That masked knight who led the attack somehow managed to disappear without a trace.
Gee, I wonder how.
The Church of Seros clearly isn't as unified as it would hope to appear.
Yep.
It seems the bishop of the Western Church was always opposed to the church being ruled centrally from Garreg Mach. Perhaps they hope to remove the archbishop in order to completely strip the central church of its authority.
The Western Church?
Oh, that's right. Geralt mentioned that you were raised without any exposure to the church.
Yep.
In order to function more efficiently, the Church of Seros is split into several smaller entities. The Central Church is the largest, and leads the organization from Garreg Mach.
The Western Church extends from Castle Gaspar, where Lord Lenato rebelled, into the far west. They can be found just beyond the most renowned stronghold of the kingdom, the fortress city of Aryan Road.
Yep, the
It seems the knights have been tasked with subduing the leaders
Silver
of the Western
Maiden,
Church.
I think it's called.
We may be given the opportunity to help them with their mission.
To think, our own professor was born in Fodlan, and yet knew nothing of the church. I never imagined explaining something so basic to an instructor of mine.
Well,
You're something of a special case, are you not?
How strange that the Archbishop would ask someone like that to lead her students. There's clearly more to that decision than we know.
Lady Rhea is pretty scary sometimes.
Yep.
But to execute that whole group, just like that? It seems harsh, even for her.
Yep.
If one of us does something bad, I wonder what she would do to us. Professor, do you agree with the Archbishop's actions?
There
Well,
you are, Professor. It seems Lady Rhea would like a word with you.
can't
Come with
even
me.
get a word. I really don't. I really don't agree. I mean, it's quite
The
dark.
Archbishop lives.
Oh, hi.
Not that I had ever placed much faith in those swine from the Western Church.
I have news, both good and bad. The remains of Seros were not in a tomb. However, something else was. The Sword of the Creator.
Ah, the weapon wielded by that thief, the King of Liberation.
Oh boy.
Thief. Huh. At any rate, it is now in the hands of the Academy's new professor.
Jeez.
I doubt you will be surprised to hear that the crest stone had already been removed from the sword when it was found.
As expected. It would be foolish to keep both in the same location.
There's more. The professor was able to awaken the sword's true power.
Yep.
Even without the crest stone, the sword glowed.
Unfortunately, you aren't going to get the truth of why that is until the last playthrough I do of this game.
Using a relic without its crest stone should be impossible. The King of Liberation's bloodline should not even...
They must be allowed to keep it, for now. I do not have enough information about the professor to act. As for your request, I assent. The Death Knight is at your command. Use him well.
Good.
Yeah, so basically the Death Knight was fighting his boss. So, yeah, that's...
I cannot thank you enough for defeating those invaders in the Holy Mausoleum, and especially for protecting the sword of the Creator. That sword is one of the hero's relics, and the most precious artifact in the Church's possession.
Ah.
It is also a weapon of terrifying power. For now, I will entrust the sword to you. Please, use it wisely.
Lady Rhea, wait! Do you truly mean to give the sword of the Creator to this stranger? Surely it is not the sort of thing one hands over so readily. Even to someone who has the ability to wield it. If someone like Nemesis were to appear again, all of Voldland would be consumed by war.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, I still don't know who Nemesis is, even though I played this game 9 times already. Cool. You'll know that I'm gonna get, like, even more infuriated as the time goes on, and I have to play this game, like, over and over and over again to get all the content unlocked.
Nemesis used that sword to defeat the
This
wicked
is a
gods,
hand crank.
saving all of Voldland. Henceforth, he was dubbed the King of Liberation. However, his power began to corrupt him until he himself turned to the darkness.
Oofta.
Saint Seros was forced to destroy him. Lady Rhea, I beg you to reconsider. Given a little more time, we could more accurately assess this stranger's abilities.
No. I have faith, Sereth. Faith that our friend here will not be corrupted by wickedness. Since the death of Nemesis, none have been able to wield the sword of the Creator. Now, after all those long years of being sealed away, it has returned and found a new master.
Cool.
I understand. As you wish, Lady Rhea.
Oh dear.
There you have it, Professor. See that you do not betray the trust the Archbishop has seen fit to bestow upon you.
I can't promise that.
The sword of the Creator? The King of Liberation? Each tale is more confusing than the last.
Yep. It is.
And I really can't read that Rhea at all. That sword is clearly precious. So why is she so keen to gift the thing to you?
Well, I mean, it certainly is strange.
I feel as though we have become entangled in a mystery.
Oh?
And there is one more thing that has been plaguing me. The sword of the Creator. It somehow feels distinct from other relics we have seen.
Oh?
Such as the one that... Oh goodness, what was her name?
Catherine. It's still Catherine.
Yes, her. The sword of the Creator is different from her Thunderbrand in one key way. It bears a hole. Where something should have been, but is no more.
I really want to skip this.
Oh. It frightens me. And yet, I place my trust in you. I must. Whatever comes to pass, please swear to cut a path that is your own.
Understood, Sothis. I will do that. Well, that was Chapter 4 from the Black Eagles perspective. I thank you all for watching. Tune in next time for another weird monastery phase that I don't know what I'm going to do, and I promise I will bring in Leone this time, because, well, that was a little harsh, even for me. So, yeah. We shall do that, too. So, yeah. Alright. Take care, everyone.